Ladies and gentlemen, a neo Nazi and a woman from Maryland had plans to destroy the city of Baltimore. How? Why? Well, let's find out. So, they had plans, according to the Justice Department, to completely destroy Baltimore. So, two people were charged with conspiracy to damage energy facilities, a neo Nazi leader and a woman with whom he had a personal relationship, allegedly planned to attack electrical substations encircling Baltimore and completely destroy the entire city, according to federal court documents. The Justice Department has charged Brandon Clint Russell and Sarah Beth Clendaniel with conspiracy to damage energy facilities, alleging that the Maryland focus plot was driven by ethical and racial motivation extremist belief. They conspired to inflict maximum harm on the power grid. So, this is according to the FBI field office in Baltimore. During a news conference on Monday, they accused that they were saying these folks were not just talking. These accused were not just talking. They had actual steps that they were fulfilling, and they were trying to make good on their threats. The charges come as domestic violent experts have warned that attempts by extremist groups to attack power facilities are trending up. Clendaniel will make her initial appearance at Baltimore's federal courthouse on look like it is 2 p.m. Eastern time, and Russell will appear at a courthouse in Florida at 1:30 Eastern time, according to the Justice Department. So I take it that is today. So CNN was unable to reach the defendants or their lawyers for comment. In a recorded voice conversation last month, Daniel allegedly told the FBI source that targeting the facilities would completely destroy this whole city. She and Russell allegedly sent the source information about the facilities, and according to the charging papers, Russell sent the source a YouTube video about a recent substation attack in North Carolina. The FBI also obtained a document allegedly written by Daniel, the authorities say resembles a manifesto. Now, didn't I tell you this? Whenever people put their plots online, it's not us. But they'll try to accuse of us of plotting online. We don't plot online. That's one thing. We got some damn sense up in here. We don't do that. But these other folks, they will put manifestos, videos. They'll be brandishing guns and doing all that stuff, calling for wars and everything on video. We don't do that. We don't. And if you do see someone that looks like us doing it, that's a needle in a haystack for real. But look at what they did. They used YouTube. So, anyway, the FBI obtained a document allegedly written by Daniel that authority says resembles a manifesto. In it, she allegedly references Hitler, and she also referenced the Unabomber. Y'all remember the Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski, and the perpetrator of the 2011 terrorist attack in Norway. So that's what she referenced in her manifesto. Russell, according to the charging documents, subscribed to having neo-Nazi beliefs and had started his own local National Socialist group before allegedly conspiring to attack the Maryland power grid. Authorities said that he had plotted with his roommates in Florida to attack energy facilities there that allegedly would, take all the power out of Maryland, of Baltimore. Not all of Maryland, but Baltimore is what they were focused on. I guess too many black people there. So anyway, the plot was revealed during an investigation in 2017, the murder of two of Russell's roommates by another roommate. Law enforcement officials at Monday's news conference described Russell and Daniel as having both a personal and online relationship, but did not elaborate further. The Justice Department says that Russell, allegedly under a username, um, homunculus, has been in contact with the FBI source since at least June of last year. So they were really tracking these two. They were heavily tracking these two. And I guess they thought this FBI source was with them and they were actually on to them and in just gathering as much information before they actually got arrested. So Homunculus allegedly made several statements to the source throughout 2022 about attacking critical infrastructure. At one point, the source discussed mylar balloons, and they were talking about putting holes in transformers. Well, okay, I guess they really were going to try to take out the substations, the electrical substations around Baltimore. Daniel said to be going by the username Lythra, Nithra 88 and Callie 889 introduced herself to the FBI confidant source last month, according to the charging papers. She allegedly told the source she wanted to accomplish something worthwhile before she died of a terminal illness, as she sought help obtaining firearms. The source discussed the plans with Daniel to participate in an attack on energy facilities. And the source also taped a nearly 2-hour voice conversation he had with Daniel on January 24th about the plot, according to the charging papers. In a separate conversation 5 days later, Daniel told the source in a recorded voice conversation that the targets were facilities surrounding Baltimore. Can you imagine that? These people plotted to take out the city of Baltimore, and it was for ethical and racism reasons. And it was racism. Baltimore is like a lot of cities. I come out of the city of Philadelphia, and if you look at Baltimore and Philadelphia, they look very identical to each other. And both cities have a pretty sizable black population. So, y'all, this is a mess. But this is domestic terrorism, no matter how you look at it. This is exactly what it is. And to be honest with you, you're going to always have some people that slip through the cracks and they'll be able to attack an electrical substation. Some of them have already been attacked. And I'm sure you've seen the articles out there on the internet. But please tell me what you think about this story. It makes me wonder if Tareen or LVZ, who lives close to this area, if they even heard about this at all. I would not have heard about this unless I've seen it online. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace. family.